Are you talking to new people every day? Hey, thanks for tuning in. My name is Robert Mack, and today I want to talk to you about building your database. Now, if you've watched my videos in the past, you know how important it is to even have a database. And you know how important it is to make sure that you are actually calling and engaging with the people in your database, because that's where most of your business should be coming from. 50 to 70% of your business should be coming by way of your database. And if it's not, you may want to look at your business and see what you're doing on a daily basis. But one thing we haven't discussed yet is how do we continue to grow our database, right? So obviously we're getting customer information from a lot of different sources, right? You might be getting information from Zillow. You might be getting pay-per-click leads. You might be getting Facebook leads. You might be getting open house customer inquiries. The bottom line is you are constantly being bombarded with people that you don't know, or hopefully you're being bombarded with people that you don't know that might need help with real estate, etc. So what you need to be doing is taking all this information and constantly adding it to your database and growing your database. So on my team, we have different stages of clients, right? So stage 1 is somebody that you've never met. Stage 2 is somebody that you've never met but you've had a conversation with. Stage 3 is somebody that you've met in person and they're now in your database and they're actually going to be a client and they're in the making of working through that process. And there are several stages on our team, but the reality is if 60, 70% of your business is coming by way of your database and you're not constantly growing your database, then you're going to run into the problem of talking to the people in your database too often, and that's not going to be that great. So you want to constantly be having new conversations. The beauty of this world is that we live in a very connected world. There's social media that's constantly becoming a big part of our lives. You're in the grocery store line, you're playing flag football with your friends, you go to church, you're constantly going places where you can bump into new people. And if you've ever read a book called Fanatical Prospecting, you realize that when you're in sales, you're always on. So the message today is short and sweet. The database is a very important aspect of any agent's business, and constantly adding new people to that database requires you to have new conversations. So if you're not on the hunt for new conversations every single day, and you're not on the hunt for building your database every single day, and you're not focusing your efforts on your database every single day, it's very likely that you're going to have a very tough time growing a business, a sustainable business in real estate. I hope this message was of value to you today. If you know any agents who are struggling with their database and this video might help them, please share it with them. If you ever want to set up a strategy session to learn more about the strategies that we use on my team to grow our database, please reach out to me, or you can click the link, set up a strategy session. It's free. There's no obligation. I just love talking to different agents and learning more about them. And if you found this video on social media, hook me up with some social media love. And if you've got any video ideas you ever want me to talk about in the future, send those my way as well. Until then, happy selling.